Hello, welcome, Rem, me, Dave, and also our special guest. That's your cue.
Hi. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm Code. Sometimes people call me Patrick, and I'm happy to be here today.
That's forbidden. We call you Code.
Okay.
It is exclusively Code. The CodeMaster is with us. It's our special guest.
They made this game before the invention of color, right?
Yeah, this was.
It was when
the Game Boy.
The old times.
It was one of my favorites. I love Kirby's Dreamland, and I'm happy to be sharing it with you guys.
What's this guy's deal? He like vores people, or?
Yeah, that's basically all of Kirby. You eat him, and you spit. And this was before they had his copy ability, so all you can do is swallow and spit. Like, well, I'll leave that to your imagination.
So...
I mean, I'm not gonna be that guy, but I feel like what he's doing is not really practicing social distancing during current conditions.
I don't want to hear it, Code.
Well, see, this game came out in '92, I believe, so...
Yeah, but that's not very progressive of them to not consider that.
What, to consider a virus that they didn't know was going to happen like 30 years from now?
You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. There is no excuse.
Yeah,
They're not very forward thinking.
Man, Kirby must be screwed right now because you can't really suck people up with a mask, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, he's strong enough. He'll make it work.
This is who we're not. These are the real tragedies of this whole situation. It's the Kirbys out there.
Kirby. What did I say? Kirby.
Kirby.
No, Kirby.
That sounds like an STD.
Sounds like a disease. That's a disease.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got herpes.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to watch out. You don't want to have sex with her. She's got herpes.
No, I was gonna say, like, apparently Kirby is, in a situation where he can't suck enough. You interpret that how you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, if I was trying to go to Jamba Juice and I couldn't suck enough, I'd be pretty mad too.
Say that name again.
I don't feel like that's necessary.
Is that what they call it in the UK?
Jamba
Do you guys have that in the UK?
We don't have it in the UK. No, we don't have it in the UK.
Huh? You have some
Say
equivalent?
more words. This is fun.
I only came over when I came to the colonies. I didn't really like. There were so many brands. Yeah, the colonies. But there's so many brands. I was totally unfamiliar with.
Time out for a second there. Let's all just remember who won that war.
That was the British, actually, because the British were fighting themselves because it was a civil war.
What? You
Yeah,
guys
continue.
No. What? I never learned about a British Civil War.
Well, think about it. The Revolutionary War was people from England or Britain fighting other people from England. They just lived in the States because that was a colony, which would technically make it a civil war, no?
Maybe?
Yeah, I guess. I never really thought of it that way. Because I guess we weren't technically Americans yet until we signed the Declaration, huh?
Oh, speaking of being technically American, I've been trying to apply for citizenship lately, and American government, being as wonderful and hasty as it is, has decided to gracefully delay my citizenship application for the 3rd time. So, hooray!
The 3rd time? I didn't even know that you weren't a citizen.
Yeah, I've been living here with a little green card for 10 years now.
Wow. Huh.
It's a joyous time.
Yeah, it sounds like a pain in the
Kirby.
ass.
What are these things that Kirby's attacking?
I think they're
I don't know the name.
entities of some kind.
Yeah, they're just kind of little ice cube monsters.
We have to consider the ethics. Like, they are sentient, no, and he's without consent, just kind of eating them.
Well,
them back out. I don't know how I feel about that. It kind of gives off bad vibes.
Yeah, but if he doesn't eat them,
ghost.
they'll eat him first. It's a eat or be eaten world in Dreamland.
I see. Okay, so it's just kind of the social hierarchy of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Dreamland is kind of a nightmare now that you mention it.
There is a
dreams
game.
are nightmares, no?
There is a game called Kirby's Nightmare, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, or no, Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. That's what they call it. That's on the Game Boy Advance.
Kirby's Nightmare. He doesn't have a mouth. That's his nightmare.
God damn it!
I feel like his nightmare would be being found out for all the tax fraud he's been committing.
No, you're confusing Kirby for Yoshi.
Oh yeah, my
Oh.
bad. I mean, I feel like they have to be working together. I mean, do you think Yoshi can do that all on his own?
You got a
I mean,
point.
you know what Kirby does? He sucks up all like the revenue and he keeps it in his like belly, and then he like lets it out a little bit, so it's like laundering.
Hmm. You know, I never
You mean like
considered
Mattress
that.
Firm?
Oh, you want to talk about Mattress Firm? Mattress Firm is an interesting one. There's a Mattress Firm like where I used to live, and there was a Mattress Firm across the street from it, and they were both empty all the time. I never saw a soul inside of them. Like,
Huh.
it's obviously like some money laundering thing. Like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Just,
Dude, I've seen the same thing.
Have you-
Where you'll see
how
you drive 5 minutes.
Sorry, but how long
No,
has it been since you went to a mattress firm? Or like to get a mattress?
Why would I go to a Mattress Firm?
I've never been to a mattress
If you needed
firm.
a mattress, I remember the only time I've ever been to a mattress store was 10 years ago. And that's because we moved country and we didn't have mattresses anymore. Oh my god.
I love Kirby's little dance there.
Yeah, he's always so
Float
happy.
Islands.
Float islands. Do they taste good?
You float on a mattress.
Water's a bit static.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
it's pretty
wait, this
mind-blowing.
is a
at the time.
Dreamland. It's very lacking in imagination for a Dreamland.
But whose Dreamland is this? Because I feel like if Kirby is being attacked all the time, then shouldn't this surely be a Nightmare Land?
I know whose dream this is.
Well,
This is a dog's dream.
if you want to know the
My
Kirby
brother
lore-
pointed out.
Mm-hmm. What did he point out?
He pointed out to me that you ever think about the fact that dogs, when they, sometimes when they sleep, they like run in their sleep.
Yeah. all
And
the
so
time.
basically when they're awake, all they do is chase things. And then when they're asleep, they just dream about chasing more things.
We don't deserve dogs. I love them.
Speaking of which, when I went to visit my my dad recently,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in one of those kind of places where it has like an elevator actually stop inside the unit. And
fancy.
yeah, the elevator just, it's me, my dad, my brother. The elevator just stopped, doors open, and there's just a dog just sitting in there. No people, no leash, just a dog by himself. And he just slowly turns and looks at us as he's panting, just like dogs do. And then the door just closes.
Aw,
True gatekeeper.
Amazing.
sounds
Well,
cute.
I think my dog is defective.
What's wrong
Why
with
is
him?
that?
Well, the problem is that you know how dogs are supposed to like inhale the food as soon as you put it down.
Yeah.
My dog just
I didn't know they were supposed to.
My dog
but-
just kind of sits there and looks at it because we used to have a cat and he used to steal her food. So, but that cat died about 2 years ago now.
Aw.
But she still thinks that he's gonna steal her food, so she just sits and guards it all day and never actually eats it.
How does your dog live? How do you get him? How do you get her to eat it?
I have to like tell her like go on eat it then, and then she growls at me and slaps at me and then she like eats a bite and then I just don't know what's wrong with her.
Wow, you have to coax
I
her
don't
to
know.
eat, huh? Wow.
Yeah, it's a very strange dog. You know what I hate?
Dogs are very interesting. What?
Aerosmith.
What? Did you say you hate
Hang on.
Aerosmith?
I cannot stand Aerosmith.
You know you're in the company of two huge Aerosmith fans, right?
Well, I mean, I didn't realize you guys were that big, but I knew you guys like Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're my favorite band of
it
all
only
time.
was. It was only the band that started my love of music.
Explain in 200 words or more why Aerosmith is a good band.
What the fuck is this? An expository
They
essay?
have good
Yeah,
Dude,
music.
I graduated high school.
It sounds good. Steven Tyler's got a nice voice. I like their songs. They're fun to dance to, and they're just the best. And your opinion's invalid. And was that
My
200 words?
favorite song by Aerosmith is that one that they're like in an elevator.
Yeah, Love in an Elevator. That is a good one.
Yeah, based
But-
on a true story.
Yeah, you see, I bet like if you ask like Radiohead, they'd be like, oh yeah, our songs are cool. We don't do stuff in elevators because they are like law-abiding citizens. You know,
Where's the fun in that?
what's the fun in that? I mean, all I'm gonna say.
Live a little, have some tax
All I'm
evasion.
gonna say is Steven Tyler's 70 and Tom York is 50, and let's leave it at that.
Oh yeah, Steven Tyler is getting old.
What
isn't
is
he?
your point?
My point is
Yeah,
that
and he's
Steven
still
Tyler's
able to
old,
go.
and therefore he's bad.
But that's your argument.
That's the extent of your argument? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're gonna rebut. What's your rebuttal to that, huh?
My rebuttal is you're being an idiot.
No. Makes sense. He's old, therefore he's bad.
Dude, that has ageism written all over it. Code for someone
get with the times,
cry.
man.
Yeah, the times is not.
If he
judging
wanted to
people
be
based off
relevant,
things
then
like
maybe
that.
he shouldn't be 70.
Maybe wait.
Just
If you, well, maybe
What?
you should. I don't know. It's just something about like if you like if you want to be 70. I mean, if you want to be relevant, then don't be 70.
I mean,
And then-
if it's his choice, he evidently chose to be 70.
yeah, I guess he did kind
that's
of
not
just.
how that works.
I guess he chose
Yeah,
when his
how
parents
old
fucked
is
and
he?
had him.
I mean, yeah, I mean, everyone. How old is he? 72. God.
He came in a time machine to talk to his parents. Yeah, guys, I'd like you to go forward with this. No, don't stop on my account. I'll watch.
Steven
dear.
Tyler watched his own conception.
That's what Love and Elevate is about.
It's about his
that's the
parents fucking and
story.
making him, apparently. In an elevator, of all places.
Yeah, that. They're
Damn,
bringing it
this-
up while they're going
this is
down.
Speaking of going
And
down,
then they
that's my,
expose that to kids on a ride. Can you imagine that?
Okay, well that's more of an issue with Disney then. Disney, you know what they do have? Rock and Roller Coaster still, it actually will play the following line, and I quote, they have a live version of Love in an Elevator that plays in the outside courtyard, in which Steven Tyler says the following. It's different in the studio version because that's like the clean version.
Alright, stop hyping it up, let's hear it.
Yeah.
He says, trying to take my thunder, I see. He says, lick your fucking ass.
No, he doesn't.
And that is, yes, he does. It's off a little south of Sanity, which is one of their live albums. And that's the explicit version. And, you know, at Rock and Roller Coaster, the courtyard, they changed the music within the last few years, and it will play that. Uncensored. I've heard it several times out there.
No way.
I don't know if that's
I
appropriate
know,
for children.
when I first heard it, I was out there, and my jaw was just dropped. Like, there's kids here.
And no one else heard it.
Yeah,
No one
there's
else had
kids
a problem with
everywhere.
that, huh?
Didn't seem like it.
The moment he says it, like every child within like a 2-mile radius just starts screaming.
One of them looks up at his father. Father, what did he say? What does that mean?
Dustine, I don't even remember what the quote was now.
The quote was, lick your fucking ass.
See, another to hate them, they're unsanitary.
I'm gonna give you that. That particular idea does not appeal. I mean, maybe Kirby would be into it.
I don't really think so. I don't think licking, he's more of a sucking, but does he even have a tongue? I don't see a tongue.
I don't think Kirby's ever been depicted with tongues. No, it's always been more of a Yoshi thing.
So is he just hollow on the inside? Just
What's the anatomy of a Kirby? Because surely he's not alone, and if he is, then what a horrifying existence, knowing you're the last of your kind.
Well, if you watch
the
the
first
Kirby,
and the last.
there was a Kirby cartoon where there were actually he was the only one. Never mind. I was forgetting the Kirby cartoon. I was like, there were more Kirbys in that cartoon, but there were none. It was just him.
What is he? He's just a little puffball.
Yeah, he's like a
Where
little
does
marshmallow.
Kirby
puff.
live?
He lives. The Kirby lore is that he lives on planet Popstar, which is where Dreamland is,
Oh yeah, where's that, huh?
in space somewhere.
Whereabouts? Give me coordinates.
Probably just past planet Zebes, maybe.
All I'm gonna say is I'm calling bullshit, because I feel like if this supposed planet existed, the scientific community would be remarking about it.
Well, they just
Oh,
haven't.
you and I both know that's not necessarily true.
They haven't found Popstar yet. It's out there. We'll find Kirby one day. Don't
Well,
worry.
if I haven't found it, then how do we know the stories, huh?
Because Mr. Masahiro Sakurai went there himself.
You see your, you see your story's falling apart here, because how would he have gotten there if humanity didn't know about it?
No, he went there on shrooms.
Oh, I see. It was more of a spiritual journey than like a physical one. Okay, that
Yeah.
does make a bit more sense.
Dreamland's in your heart, Code. Don't
certainly
you
hope
see?
not. That would cause a huge respiratory or cardiovascular issue. I'd probably need immediate medical attention.
That is why we have
They
911.
discover a microbial world. Dude, can you imagine if you called that and it was just disconnected?
What,
Your
911?
call has been forwarded to an automatic voicemail messaging system.
The number you have reached is no longer in service. You're just like,
Oh, that'd be hilarious. And terrible, but...
it's like funny in principle,
Damn
but
it.
if it were real, it would also be terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know, even if it were real, couldn't you just like sit there and go like, we're fucked, but that is kind of funny.
Yeah, you
can,
laugh.
like,
We
can,
might
like,
be-
hold on. Can you like stop stabbing me for a second? You have to see this kind of funny.
You see the humor in this, right? And he's just sitting there with like one of those Jason
I
masks
guess it
or
is
something.
kind of funny. You know what?
They
It makes
start
me
laughing
rethink.
over it.
Like if you're not gonna have a fighting chance, then there's no fun for me. You know.
There's no sport in it. He's like
How about-
Predator.
How about I come back next week once the line's back on?
Next week, can you do maybe like 2 on Tuesday?
Oh,
Is
I've
that
got a
good for
dentist
you?
appointment.
I mean, I'm free all day Friday.
I'll see if I can
Gotta take the
pencil
kids
you
to a
in my
ballet
ledger.
thing. I mean, you know, like I'm trying to be a good father. I wasn't a good father to my kids for like the longest time. You know,
He's like, especially the first 2, I might have murdered them.
I didn't murder them per se. It's just there was a freak accident that I just happened to be the only witness to.
That's the best alibi I've ever heard. It was
Yeah.
a freak accident and I'm just the only witness. Boy. What is
Alright.
this thing?
This is the final level. Kind of blew,
That was a bit quick.
yeah, kind of blew through this game. I thought it would take me a little longer, but here we are. I mean, there's still more level to be done, but it's probably only about 10 more minutes left of gameplay.
You just gonna do a mega episode out of this then?
It's not really going to be a mega.
CodeMaster special.
Yes.
You could think of it that way,
Special.
but I
Well,
mean,
at least that's what everybody throughout my whole childhood told me.
was that your
Oh.
special?
Well, I mean, that could be a good thing.
My
I
mom
don't
said
think
I
they
was
meant it
special.
in the good
Special.
sense.
What was... Look at that tree.
It's
That
Risky
tree
Woods.
has obsidian black eyes that just scream into like it's like those eyes are the kind of eyes that you look into and you at first you see nothing staring back, but then after a while you notice like in the darkness there is a presence, an unfounded presence, but a presence nevertheless.
I just realized I
Already gone.
I have almost finished my milkshake, and I just now figured out that I don't think this is the flavor I ordered.
What did you order?
It
And what have you been
happens,
drinking?
know?
I think I ordered... Well, what did I order? I don't even remember. I think this is... Turtle... something. Let me
Turtle?
see if I can actually see what...
I didn't know they had...
Oh, that's right! This is the wrong shake! This is! Because I ordered Oreo cookies and cream, and this is... Not that.
You should
Is
go
this
back.
Kit Kat? What is this?
You should
Dude, I'm
complain.
not going back. We're in the middle of filming a thing.
So, we'll film it. It'll be hilarious. You could go and ask for the manager. Pull a Karen.
No, I don't...
We can
No.
we can listen as David gets tackled for not wearing a face mask.
Yeah, you go into the place. Get down on the ground! Boom!
Just gets face planted.
Don't want to wear a
I like
mask,
the thing
huh?
that got the most rise out of code. The thing that got the most rise out of code is thinking of me in pain.
It's just funny. I can just imagine like, hey,
Whoa!
you got my order.
That was
Get
another
the
Kirby.
dick down.
That was
It
another Kirby. He ate another Kirby.
Oh my god! Did alpha clip that sprite? Did you see that? Little white lines around the. Oh, that's a bit nerdy. I pull. Oh,
No, nerd it up.
I mean, I feel like it's a
please.
bit unfair. It is a bit unfair on the enemies that he can literally just eat them whole. I mean, like, if you're an enemy and you got eaten by a Kirby, wouldn't you just, like, stab his insides and cause massive, like, internal damage?
That's
No.
assuming he has insides.
It's a whole world in there.
Is it like the TARDIS where it gets, like, bigger on the inside?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
for-
there's like a little vacation resort there.
What are
You know.
like, the physics of that?
Whoops. The
None.
physics.
No physics.
It's marshmallow physics. He's a big old marshmallow ball.
I see. The classic marshmallow physics argument.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what this is? This is cereal.
Cereal flavored milkshake?
Not flavored. There's...
It's
I think there's Cocoa
it's just
Puffs
straight
in here.
cereal. You've been drinking cereal.
No, this is milkshake, but I think these are Cocoa Puffs.
A Cocoa
Or
Puff
no, the
milkshake?
chocolate Rice Krispies, whatever you call those things. I don't know.
Cocoa Pebbles?
Puffs?
This is a weird, almost spiritual journey, trying to figure out what this milkshake is.
And it took you this long to figure out it wasn't what you ordered.
In England, we had a cereal called Sugar Puffs.
Was it
And my
good?
mum would
Was it tasty and
Oh,
sugary?
it was honey. Yeah, honey
that-
monster sugar. Honey. Was it? Yeah, it was just Sugar Puffs. And
No.
it had this terrifying like creature thing, as like the logo for it, and like it still haunts me to this day. It's like, you know that? You know when they made those like McDonald's like Happy Meal things a few years back, and they were just
Oh
horrifying.
yeah, those like
It's like
gremlin
that.
boxes.
It's like that manifested. It's like that manifested into a creature. And it's like, oh, it's just horrifying. And they were just pure sugar. And they had the audacity to write on the side of the box, go for a run each day, it's good for your health. So I'm sorry if your mom's feeding you this, you're probably not going to make it a day over 30.
have a sugary treat and then go for a jog.
Here, Tommy, have condensed sugar. It's good for you.
Well, I guess that's kind of like Frosted Flakes here in the States, because don't they also market that as like, ooh, you know, have some of this and then go play ball?
Okay, to Frosted Flakes' credit, they are really cheap, and I have to eat at college, you know?
Wait, hang on. Let's back up for a second here.
I'm
What?
not gonna say that 50% of my meals at college are Frosted Flakes, but I'm not gonna deny
50%?
that.
Beats ramen, I guess.
You're right. I said I'm not gonna say it because it's not true. It's more like 60%. But
Code, that's not okay. I consist of ramen noodles and Frosted Flakes.
okay, not
My
ramen.
blood has turned to
It's
pudding.
more of like the rest of it's mostly garlic bread. But then my university, okay, I'm gonna call out Purdue University specifically here. They took away my garlic bread. They saw me. I went to the dining courts and I stood where the garlic bread was, and with my puppy eyes, I begged the person behind the counter, "Please, mister, may I have some garlic bread?" And he stared at me with his obsidian black eyes and said no, and tore the last inch of happiness away from me.
Nice going for failing, Rem, by the way.
It's fine, we gotta continue.
You died?
Yeah, but I could just go right back to where we were, because Kirby's a baby game.
I see.
Well, I shouldn't call it a baby game, but
Is that a pack?
it was designed for younger players in mind.
Like Putt-Putt.
Not quite like Putt-Putt.
And Russian roulette.
Oh, dude, I was playing Russian roulette when I was like 3 years old. I played Russian roulette with my kids, with my my friends in the neighborhood just before Sesame Street came on.
It sucks when you lose as well.
Yeah,
Especially.
I lost a lot.
Hey, just...
I wasn't the luckiest at that game.
What is that? Is that a penguin?
No, it's King DDD. He's the king of Dreamland.
Why is he trying to murder you?
Because, he's the bad guy. See, this game doesn't do a very good job of explaining the plot. I think it's all in the manual, but basically he steals all the food in Dreamland, and we're trying to get it back.
Why?
Well, look at him. Guy needs to eat, needs his food, so he just takes it from everybody else.
I'm not gonna lie, about 10 minutes ago, a YouTube tab that was running in the background without my knowledge just started auto-playing a video called "Which duct tape brand is the best?" And I've kind of been watching that on the side.
Have you discovered
It's
which
just
brand
like-
is best?
No. They're all pretty crap. I just thought that'd be a fun side note.
I just had a strange realization.
Huh?
What if my shake is just a blend of nuts, chocolate chips, and Cocoa Puffs?
I mean, it's
Because they
not
just
out
couldn't
of
figure out what
question.
shake. They couldn't figure out what shake to give, and they're just like, just throw that. shit
Just
in there,
throw in
it's
some
fine."
leftovers.
It's a Steak and Shake customer. They won't notice.
Well, that's the game, gents. I did it.
Congratulations.
That was,
you excited?
Truly riveting experience. Imagine like being a kid, buy this game, it's already over. Now what?
Well, there is a new game plus. If you like hold down the A button and like the B button and then push start and select, you can play like a harder mode.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. See, we
Oh.
did it. Now we return all the food.
He's a plimp.
Is Kirby like disadvantaged due to like societal prejudice over hundreds of years? Is that why it's more difficult?
Oh, sure. Well, now that we've reached the end, Code, do you want to tell the people a little bit about what it is that you do, or do you want to plug some stuff, or?
Well, I'm an aspiring game developer. I'm working on
Okay.
a title. Okay, I think that's enough. Don't need to say anymore.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm excited for that game.
Yeah,
That's all I'll say.
the game. it's-
I am
it'll
also.
it'll be announced.
Oh,
shortly.
you didn't tell the people how we met. I prefer to
Oh,
let you
okay.
tell
Well, okay. I'll tell you how it is. So, I started off by making mods for a game called Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
Mhm.
I posted to the Shy Guys World forums.
it. Yeah.
I was like, hey, check out this cool mod. Then out of the corner, this snarky little annoying like dude was like, yeah, look at my kit. Isn't it cool? He's making the same trains I was. I was like, huh? That's a bit strange.
Well, I
So
just
was
wanted to make my own. That wasn't a slight against you. I just.
yeah, he's like, oh yeah, look at my trains are better because he posted in my thread pictures of his trains. I was like, excuse me, who do you think you are? And there was like some blur. I don't remember. I think I may have been drugged, but then we were like friends all of a sudden. I was like, huh?
That's not quite how that went down. At least, don't tell that in front of a jury.
Well,
Good job. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, see, there's the button combo I was telling you about for a harder version.
ah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna about do it.
Yeah, that was
So,
fun.
if you enjoyed having Code on, comment down below. We can have him guest star again sometime in the future.
Yeah, maybe play something different. He just requested we play something a little short because he didn't have a whole lot of time, but we appreciate the time that you gave us today, Code.
Oh yeah, sure. No problem. It was a lot of fun.
Dope.
Yeah, we'll have him back sometime.
Yeah.
All right, and so I guess
Thank you.
we'll catch everyone next time on
Yeah.
Rem Dave.
Goodbye. Shut up, Facebook. I don't have time for you. Bye. Thank you. We
Code, you
did
can't
it.
even buy anything with 2 cents these days.
Sure you can.
I can buy your trust.
You buy my truck. No, that's gonna be a little bit more.
How about 3 cents?
A little bit more.
I'm pulling out the wallet, okay? Oh, it's actually empty. Oh my gosh.
That's
Is
the
it going
most
in here?
college student thing I've ever heard.